Hello everyone, Richard here and welcome to the part 1 review of the Fujifilm GFX 100 medium format camera. Here, we will cover the general body, look and feel and some images to show the image quality. Part 2 will cover performance such as autofocus, speed and general handling in the field. So let's begin. Fujifilm launched this camera at end July with a cost of $10,000 in USD and that's about $15,000 in Sing dollars. That's a lot of money, so before we carry on, how about let's look at some photos shot by this camera. The camera is a pretty amazing imaging device. Carried with its megapixel count of over 100, it clearly is a gap between its next closest rival, the Sony a7R4 of 61 megapixels. The camera itself is a big bulky body that has a built-in portrait grip. I don't quite like the portrait grip actually, as it's significantly smaller than the usual landscape grip and it felt metallic, smooth and just weird. The GFX 100 is a departure from the usual Fuji design of dials and knobs. And with this camera, they opted for a more digital control. The top LCD showed all the necessary settings and now a knob to go from single to multi and video dial is introduced. I personally prefer the older dial system from the GFX 50 as they gave me an option to set beforehand or go full digital. So beyond the top LCD, Fuji also introduced a lower bottom LCD and this can be configured to show a variety of information and even a histogram. So now you don't have a histogram blocking your images. One thing I don't quite like the GFX is how they remove my 4-way buttons and the OK button. Compared to the 50, there's a major loss. It resulted in a loss of significant amount of buttons and I couldn't have things such as the white balance and the picture profile. One of the nice things they carried over from the 50S is the removable top EVF, and this facilitated studio shoots on a tripod without the extra things sticking out. You can also use back the older tilt adapters that allow you to tilt the EVF upwards. It's just that the black on grey isn't really very pretty. One of the best improvements of the GFX 100 over the 50 is the replacement of the strap holder to something more normal. Instead of the Hasselblad clip, you get one with the normal straps. So you could now hang your pick designs or even any straps you fancy over it rather than getting stuck with the Hasselblad clips. The larger body of this GFX 100 also allowed the usage of 2 batteries to give really long stamina outdoors. And my testing so far showed that these batteries can pretty much last over 3 to 4 shoots. With the inclusion of the USB-C, you can now charge both batteries under 2 hours and 30 minutes with a USB-C fast charger. That's really impressive and my batteries never left the camera before. With this, I conclude part 1 of my review. Stay tuned in the upcoming weeks where I will talk about the GFX 100 performance such as autofocus, IBs, general usage and in the field usage performance. For now, enjoy the pictures after